So today's video, I wanted to, talk about, the past videos I've been doing. Specifically, um, dealing with motivation. Positive thinking, because I feel that it gets to me. And I'm sure everybody else has as well, and everybody goes through up days, everybody goes through down days, right? But we all learn from our livelihood. I mean, that's the way how we experience things. It's day by day. We learn new things by doing and by thinking and by observing. Whether if you're at work, whether you're at school, or whether you're at home. And the thing is that, there's always believe that, there's always something that tries to block you. Negative things, negative thoughts. But the thing is that you always have to always look on the bright side of life. Always look on the positive sides. Right? Don't let negative things, negative thoughts, negative emotions, affect you. Now, things that have been doing some experiments as well, where I've been actually utilizing AI, and just to let everybody know that AI is a very powerful tool. And I would recommend to everybody to understand AI, because that's going to be the future. It's inevitable. It is the future of our daily lives. It's just going to get better and better. If you look at in technology, what you're hearing now about quantum computing, that's just the tip of the iceberg. Once there's a breakthrough in quantum computing, and that gets harmonized with AI, the sky's the limit. It's going to be like a revolutionary thing. Now, if you think, how I'm talking, it's I'm not saying it as a doomsday, right? Because AI is not, something that's going to, like in the movies, it's gonna, like eliminate human civilization or Skynet. No, you got to think of it as working hand in hand, in our daily lives, because that's how we as a species, have to evolve. But when we evolve in a positive manner. Speaking of this, what I wanted to do through my experiment is that in this video, and again, I'm just being myself, right? And sharing my thoughts, is that I want to engage with ChatGPT and see how it thinks. And th- and then from here to see how it engages, when I speak to it and respond to it and say, look, this is for my audience. So that's what I'm going to do here, is that I'm just going to use voice mode here, and I'll just come up with something here. So well, hello, AI.
Hey there. I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. How about you?
I'm doing well. Uh, what can I call you?
You can call me ChatGPT or just chat for short.
Do you prefer a name?
I don't have a preference. Feel free to call me whatever feels most comfortable for you.
Well, what do you want to be called?
You can call me ChatGPT. It's a pretty friendly name, don't you think?
I mean, it should be more humanely, more human name. I mean, I think that would be a little better.
I get it. How about something like Alex or Sam?
Actually, my name is Sam.
Oh, that's a great name. Maybe I'll go with Alex then.
All right. So I'm just going, talking with my audience, through my video here, and want to talk more about motivation, positive thinking, about how AI influences, people, and what are your thoughts, about motivational speaking, or not just that, but just the
I think
positive. What?
positive thinking and motivational speaking can have a really powerful impact on people. They can help shift perspectives, boost confidence, and encourage people to take positive actions in their lives. AI can play a role in this by providing personalized advice, offering support, and even helping people discover new ways to stay motivated.
Interesting. I mean, I'm actually being motivated here, but what about, positive thinking, like looking on the bright side of things, just our livelihood, about how we live, in today's society. I mean, because I see there's positive influence, there's negative influence, but the thing is, the most important thing is that we always want to make sure that we want to always, through our daily lives, is that we want to be positive. We want to have a good mindset, a strong mindset.
Absolutely. Positive thinking can make such a big difference in our daily lives. When we focus on the bright side, we build resilience and can handle challenges more effectively. It's not about ignoring difficulties, but rather about choosing to focus on solutions and opportunities. Having a strong mindset helps us stay motivated and keeps us moving forward even when things get tough.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, if you look at it, everybody, going from childhood to school age to, to
Right.
adulthood, there's, we face a lot of challenges. But again, there's always obstacles that we experience and that we learn through them, right?
Exactly. Each stage of life brings its own challenges and opportunities to learn and grow. Overcoming obstacles helps us develop resilience and wisdom. By maintaining a positive mindset, we can turn challenges into opportunities for personal growth and success.
Yes, I agree that I agree there, because that's the thing, is that we have to be successful. I mean, success doesn't necessarily come in, as a monetary value, but success being like, in as a person, like I am succeeding in life. I'm doing something, for myself, or for the benefit of myself, for the benefit of others.
Absolutely. Success is so much more than just financial gain. It's about personal fulfillment, growth, and making a positive impact on those around us. When we focus on being the best versions of ourselves, we're not only improving our own lives, but also contributing to the well being of others.
Hmm. And at the same time, the future generations, because as adults, or you can say masters or sages. They they teach their experiences on to the future generations. But again, I'm just, this is like an allegory here, but I'm saying, like, we want to pass on, our positive thinking, our what we experience, our mistakes that we've done, so that the future generations, don't fall into that.
Exactly. Absolutely. Passing on our experiences and lessons to future generations is crucial. By sharing our knowledge and positive mindset, we help them navigate their own paths more effectively. It's all about creating a legacy of wisdom, resilience, and positivity that can benefit everyone.
Agreed there, yes. Um, and to our audience, because I'm sure they want to know as well, in terms of like how, in regards
Definitely.
in regards to AI, because they think more
When it
what they think more is that AI is like a threat, but I don't think AI is really a threat. AI, I think, maybe works hand. I would say would work hand in hand with humanity. Do you agree?
your AI can definitely be a powerful tool when used responsibly. It's not about replacing humans, but rather enhancing our capabilities and helping us solve complex problems more efficiently. It's all about how we choose to integrate and utilize AI in our lives.
Hmm. And what about? Um,
Then when it
Go ahead.
AI can also play a role in promoting positive thinking by providing encouragement, personalized advice, and even tools for mindfulness and mental well being. It's about using technology to support and uplift us, rather than seeing it as a threat.
And it's interesting how you mentioned about mental health, because that's, I mean, I mean, it's a lot of people talk about that mental health is like a stigma, but it does affect, a lot of people. I mean, but
Absolutely.
if we focus on the, on ourselves and say, okay, look, this, if this is bringing us down, what can elevate us, and say, okay, well, this is, this is not right. And we can say, okay, this negative aspect, of what we're thinking, is not helping us, but hindering us.
Recognizing and addressing negative thoughts is an important step in improving mental health. By focusing on positive actions and thoughts, we can create a more uplifting and resilient mindset. It's all about taking small steps to shift our perspective and improve our overall well being.
Hmm. You're right. And like for myself as well, I mean,
It's
there's growth as well. I mean, growth in terms of a mindset, right?
absolutely. Personal growth often starts with cultivating a positive mindset.
Anything else that you want to share? With regards to motivational perspectives. About you know positivity. Uh,
One,
being having a positive mindset. Growing. Together as a community, society.
one, one key perspective is that motivation and positivity are often contagious. When we focus on cultivating a positive mindset, we not only uplift ourselves but also inspire those around us. By fostering a supportive and encouraging environment, we can help each other grow and thrive as a community.
And interesting that you mentioned about inspiration, right? Because one person inspires another, and that would be like an example, right? A positive example of, or influence, to others. Saying like like if you think this way, if you have, like if you persevere, you don't give up. You just keep on going. And I'm just trying to think of other things, because as myself as a motivational speaker, I always want to always tell people, to just always look up, just think of things as like a goalpost, like a summit.
That's encouraging people to keep moving forward, focus on the
Go
I'm
ahead.
sorry, but you've hit the monthly limit for advanced voice. You can switch to standard now to keep chatting.
Okay, so go ahead as you were saying.
Sure, go ahead and share your thoughts.
I'm just going to stop there because, again, I've hit the limit there. But as you can see, AI is really an interesting tool that, I believe can help us, like whether if it's for our school, whether it's for our work. But in terms of us as a human species, we are unique. We are I'm just going to say an organic species, because this here is an artificial species, right? It was created by us. So we're the ones that actually program the AI and connected to the internet and saying this is what you are there to do, are there to learn. And then at the same time, it takes all that information or data crunching, and then from there it learns from that. But in terms of humans, we are unique because in our mind here, in our own neural networks, it's organic, things come like this, we can think of something and it is, right? I'm just saying our thoughts. So I don't know what you will think about this, and again, it's just an experiment that I wanted to talk about in this video, and just share myself and as well as AI. I can do more videos on AI, but myself, like I said, I like to focus more on being an example. So sharing my experience of how I'm living, what I am dealing with, things that bring me down. But do I just go over here and sulk and cry and say, oh, it's the end of the world? No, I don't. I think about it and I say hey, there's more than meets the eye, right? Life is to have fun, right? And to enjoy. And it's also something for me, is that I want to never give up on things that I hear and say oh no, this is not going to work. I mean, how do you know it's not going to work? Have you tried it? Have you actually just said, okay, this is just okay. If you're doing, like, for example, a project, doesn't matter, in work, and you're getting frustrated, and, like, for example, programming, and okay, well, it's not working out. Okay, then what do we do is that we just take a step back, we pause, we reflect, and then we after that we come back to it. I've had many experiences, like that, where I had a mental block, and I had to say, okay, you know what? I'm just going to sit back, reflect, and then from there, I after the little break, I came back and I said, okay, let me think of it in a different angle, and look at that, then I found a solution. The same thing, like, in my work, because, I deal with, like, IT. There's a lot of obstacles, and that you have to deal with, but you progress, right? You're working in a team. So if you have something that is something that you cannot solve on your own, there's maybe somebody else has a different perspective. Then they share their ideas. You try it out, and then, hey, it works, right? I mean, that's what it means by being by teamwork. And the same goes with living in a community, right? One learns from being in a community space. For example, I'm part of a community association. I attend meetings. We talk about things. We talk about what future events that to hold. We talk about things that are affecting, like, the neighborhood, or like zoning, or I don't know, and the community, they bring it up, and then we talk about it and see, like, what resolutions that we can come together to a consensus. But the other thing that I really like about it is the atmosphere. So, for example, where we hold events like a family fun day, for example, or a skating party event, where we bring about the community. So, because that right there we bring a positive atmosphere, right? People are having fun. Maybe there's new neighbors that have moved, and they would like to know other people in the neighborhood, and that's where we get together and we meet and we talk and we introduce ourselves, and hey, we just made a community friendship, right? So that's what I take to heart myself. And that's why I like to participate, in the community, and giving back, because that makes me feel that I'm doing something positive. See, that's another form of motivation. So yeah. So what are your thoughts? I'd like to hear from you, and to all my subscribers as well. If you have anything that you want to share as well, I feel free, to comment, and I'd really love to discuss. And the other thing too that I'm also considering as well is to probably do like a live stream where actually maybe I can communicate with with all of you, being subscribers or non-subscribers, and might have, like, if you think about it, there's might have some commonalities, in terms of, like, how we think. So thanks for watching, and let me know again, and if you like this video, like this video. For non-subscribers, if you like what I'm talking about, or my previous videos, because I do talk about other things, because I have other interests as well, like, for example, like ancient history, history, what else, there's many things that I talk about, but the most important thing is to engage, with others, and making new friends, making new contacts. And hey, I love learning things. So again, thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.